Today we're going to look at one of the most useful features of mapping Tonal Harmony Pro 8, and that's interacting with the map and the score. So for today's video, we're going to use a walking thing, which you can find in the Jazz Standards add-on. While doing this, we actually discovered a better way to analyze and interpret the song. So what we're going to do is use this as an opportunity later on to show you how to use the edit features that are also within mapping Tonal Harmony Pro 8. If you do already have the Jazz Standards add-on, this revised analysis will be included in our next update.
So one thing I want you guys to keep in mind is that harmonic analysis is an art form. And although many times there's only one correct analysis, sometimes the solution is not so clear-cut. And composers play with this ambiguity constantly, and analyzing songs teaches us so much about the composer's mind and style. So wait for the next update to get the revised analyses of the songs in your catalog. Alright, so let's get started. Remember that in mapping Tonal Harmony Pro, a song or progression is always loaded, and the map and the score are showing the same song from two different perspectives. So right now, we're looking at a walking thing, the revised version. The score shows a lead sheet with full harmonic analysis, and the map shows a global view of the functions present in the song. Here's the first tip of the day. Pinch to zoom on the map and zoom in as much as possible so that the chords shown fit perfectly in the view. This is a great tip for smaller devices. Let's play it. As you can see, the score and the map are synchronized, so every time a function is played, it's also shown in the map. The inversions panel and the bass detector down here at the bottom right are also linked to the play along. The map also highlights all essential cadences as they appear during the playback. If you're a new user, all of these things moving around and lighting up may seem pointless, but as you get used to how the map works, you're going to find it extremely useful, I promise. So I'm going to assume you've seen our videos on how the map is organized. If you haven't done so already, please click on this iCard and watch that video and then come back to this one. Alright, the first thing that you must understand is that the score, map, inversions panel, and bass detector are always in sync, regardless if you are playing the song or tapping on the chords. So if I tap on the first chord in the chart, it will play and show it on the map. The inversions panel will show the inversion the chord is, and the bass detector will count important events based on the sequence of chords that have been played so far. For example, if I tap on the same chord again, the app will show it again on the map, but the bass detector will show a pedal point with a count of 1, meaning the previous chord had the same bass note, thus creating a pedal point. If I tap on it again, and the bass detector will show a 2. If you keep tapping on the first chord, the number will increase indefinitely. This is because the bass is counting baseline events that are essential in harmony, such as pedal points, ascending or descending stepwise, and movements around the circle of fifths. Tap on the second chord on the chart, the D minor 7 over C, and you'll see that the 1 minor chord on the map turns into a 1 minor 7, and the shape is a heptagon, 7 sides, indicating this is a chord in third inversion. Therefore, the 7th is on the bass, which is indicated by the 7-sided shape, the heptagon. The inversions panel has highlighted the heptagon also. And the bass detector now shows that from the first chord to the second one, the song creates a nice downward stepwise motion. This descending bass line is a fundamental part of why the harmony in a walking thing works. Tap on the next chord, and you'll see where the B minor 7 flat 5 is located in the map. It is in root position. You can see this reflected in the inversions panel. The bass detector now shows 2 consecutive downward steps. So the song is creating something known as a bassline cliche, a very effective technique. In fact, if we keep tapping on the chords in order, we get an entire descending scale. Look at the bass detector. It now says 8 counts of a descending stepwise motion on the bass. This is a crucial element of this particular song. Okay, there's a lot of harmony theory we can learn from this first 8 bars in the song, but today I'm only interested in showing you how to interact with the map and the score. So let's leave the theoretical implications, if you will, for the next video. Another crucial piece of information that the score is communicating to the map is the key or keys that are present in the song. As you can see, there's a couple of functions in the map that are grayed out. That's because they don't belong to the current key. A walking thing modulates to B flat major in the B section. So this 2-5 right here is not part of the A section in the key of D minor. Let me change the map so that it shows chords instead of functions. You do that in the Map Displays Preferences menu item in the Maps toolbar on the right here. Just turn the function button off and the map will show the functions as chords. Easy peasy. So the A section in D minor only contains the chords that are shown in bright color. Notice how the map is in D minor. The bluish hue of the map indicates we're in a minor key. Remember, the app shows both major and minor simultaneously. Let's tap on this pivot chord, the C minor 7, where the song modulates a major third down from the key of D minor to the key of B flat major. And pay attention at the hue of the map. So now we're in the key of B flat major, and as you can see, this section of the song consists only of 2-5-1 progressions. As soon as I get to this B minor 7, which the composer used as a pivot chord, we're back in the key of D minor. We'll talk about this modulation on the next video. Alright, so far, we've seen how the score is always sending your touch.
Please leave a comment down below if you have any questions specific to any of the features in mapping Tonal Harmony Pro, and we might make a video about it if enough people ask for it. Like, subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.
Study not only the harmonic progression in the current song, but tonal harmony in general as well. So the map doesn't send touch events to the chart. Let's resize the panel.